Hello and welcome back for another episode of Indie Impressions. This is Nick, and today we are looking at a interesting little shmup called Syder Arcade by an Italian studio called Studio Evil. Ooh, how mysterious, right? Well, the twist to this game... Well, I don't even know exactly what the twist is to this game, other than it plays sort of like Fantasy Zone, where you have the left and right flip mechanic. But other than that, it seemed like a pretty straightforward shmup to me. You've got beautiful 3D graphics and outstanding music were the first things I noticed. And then you get to choose from 3 ships, which you can see here. I've tried this one and the fat one with the pulse laser. I haven't tried this one yet, so we're going to do this. And I also have only played survival, so this is the first time I'm going in for campaign mode. So this is, as far as I know, a pretty story-based shmup. And I read that it's actually the prequel to a bigger, more meaty experience that I don't believe exists yet. There's a lot of difficulty modes, and there's an awesome thing too where it lets you flip the graphics to different retro styles, which I'm going to definitely play with. And it actually works great with the 360 controller, so that's another one of my favorite things to mention, as you know. Alright, let's get this thing going. What do we have? Art is very polished, I have to say. Everything's really crisp. I'm playing this in my highest native resolution, which is 1680 by 1050. And it looks outstandingly crisp and sharp. I feel like my weapon could use a little bit more oomph to it, though. It seems like it's sort of just going. And that's what I've noticed with the other ships, too. Maybe these power-ups are going to help me out with that. Even the way they hit the other ships, they just seem like sort of like raindrops hitting a tin roof. Kind of like smacking into it, but not really doing any damage. Looks like I've got some little, like, missiles that are occasionally coming out, which is cool. Oh, okay, so I'm fighting another ship. Presumably one that has abilities sort of like I do. Getting a little bit mobbed here, gotta be careful. Oh, I think I killed him, yeah. I got repairs, sweet. So I noticed from playing it for a few minutes already that the difficulty on this, even on Young Gun, which is definitely on the low side of difficulties, is still pretty challenging. So they're going for the full-on retro style with a very modern, crisp-looking, high-def-looking aesthetic. And I think they've succeeded to a great degree on the aesthetic. And we're weighing in on the gameplay still, we're figuring this out. Oh, okay. We've got a weapon power-up, that's good to know. So let's head back over here. You can see we've got a map in the top right corner showing me where my enemies are, where I need to head to on this chunk of space that I can travel left and right in. So unlike so many shmups out there that force you down a path to the right, this one actually lets you sort of move around at your own pace, and you don't need to travel anywhere. That's if you don't want to. You can just stay perfectly still. I don't know why you would do that, but, you know, if you don't want to get shot by something, go for it. And that is usually the goal, right? Don't get shot by something. And this is primarily a high-score game, which seems to be making a slight resurgence. Oh, I should probably use my fancy gun if I've got it, right? Smoke them if you got them. But your primary motivation in this game is just do as well as you can, survive as long as you can, get a high score, and try to master the gameplay by being extremely good at dodging stuff. And as you've probably seen by all the reviews I've been doing for twin-stick shooters, I am a fan of that sort of gameplay. It's a little weird though when you're fighting enemies that are mostly like stationary, like the big bad guys as far as I can tell so far, and this is still the first level, so my opinion on this is probably largely irrelevant so far, but they seem like they just sort of hang out and wait for you to kill them. I mean, they're shooting at you and stuff, but they just sort of track you a little bit. Oh, I don't know, let's see what happens. Maybe this will get mixed up a little bit as I get further on. Of course it'll get mixed up. Why would I even say that? This wouldn't even be a game if it didn't. Sort of staring off into space, quite literally in this case. Distracted by the pretty background. Wow. Alright, we've got some serious missile action now. How do I go about this? To do the R-type boss. Whoa. Whittle down the giant ship with the shark teeth. That didn't go well. Now what happens? Am I just done? Mission failed. I've got some, looks like, achievement badges or something? Do they add up to something? I'm getting a lot of them. Okay. I guess that's just for score. So I've achieved something, I guess. And what does it drop me back off in this level again? It's kind of different. Usually you kind of drop back to the menu, unless, oh, looks like I have X2. Is that my lives? Alright, speed up is always good. I'd be much happier with a more damaging weapon, though. Missile's good. Oh, it's this guy again. This guy's a big jerk. So I can just kind of sit here. I mean, as long as I'm watching out, most of his bullets just go straight down the same path. Yeah, I really wish that the bullets felt more impactful when you smack stuff. It's just like you're wailing away at the same guy. I mean, I know they have a life bar and everything, but I want to feel like I'm doing some damage. Like, I want to feel impact. I want to feel maybe the screen shake a little bit. I want to see parts of him flying off. Instead, we just go with the classic sort of blinking white deal. And back again in the same level. I guess I need to be a little bit more tactical with my use of movement, since the game has made it pretty clear that it doesn't want to give me better guns. Which I think sort of diminishes the entertainment value in this sort of game a little bit. I mean, this isn't like a space combat simulation. It's supposed to be a shmup, right? It's supposed to be an action game, primarily. But I guess on the bright side, they could have just given me one hit to kill me, and that's not what they did. Feeling a bit tedious just being on this one level. I was really hoping there would be a little bit more going on. Oh, that felt nice. Hey, machine gun 2. Awesome. I would very much like to see how far I can upgrade this machine gun. And I probably should also try and upgrade the other weapons as well. Since I was playing in survival, I didn't get the opportunity. I was mostly just dodging and weaving. That was a little annoying how they just spawned on top of me a little bit, like the old school Geometry Wars issue. You know, you're doing loops around the course and, well, level, square, whatever you want to call it, and then dudes just start spawning up against the walls. You don't have a lot of options. Whoa, I'm getting overwhelmed here. Probably about to die in a moment. Ah, repair. That's nice stuff. So if I just take like a row of those lasers, I'm probably pretty much done. They don't give you a lot of room for error. Man, I can't imagine playing this on super ultra difficult. Maybe that's what we'll do. Once I either beat this level or die. So I guess in lieu of having sort of a linear level progression like you would in Gradius, or what have you, you just sort of progress through fighting these certain enemies, and eventually reach a boss in the same space that you started in. Which I guess is a different way to approach the idea. I've definitely played a handful of this style of game in my life, and I don't think I've seen that done before. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but can't think of it anyway. Lovely lighting effects. Wow. Oh, it's actually marking a target for me. How nice. Can I use my... yeah. I feel like I need to use that a lot, actually. What? Are you kidding me? Explode! Explode, you stupid chip. Hurry up. Yikes. You're not gonna give me another repair, are you? Hooray! Beat the stupid ship. Got lots of points. We kicked the shit out of them. That's what I like to hear. Alright, let's shoot in both directions a lot. And move on. Mission accomplished. I was kind of hoping that when I saw these little badges that they were leading up to something, like they were going to show me that I leveled or something and made my ship better. Doesn't seem like that's what's going on, though. Alright, now what does it do? Is it going to drop me right into the next level? Or do I go back to the menu and select it? Oh, it looks like I'm going right on. And I hope I get credit, like something showing me that I beat this level, or is it just that you play it over and over again? Or maybe they aren't unlocked until you get to them. I didn't try to select the other one, so it might have said no. There's a lot of, like, extreme language. I mean, it's not that extreme, but it's, like, unnecessary. Really pretty background. This is, like, even nicer than the first one. Oh, I gotta defend that ship off in the distance? Are you kidding me? Is this an escort mission? What are those? Is this Zerg? Ah! I'm playing like a retard on this for some reason. I think this ship just sort of controls clunky. I mean, it moves around fine, but it's like really slow, and I know you need power-ups and stuff, and the ships all have their own different setups, or loadouts, or whatever you want to call it, but I don't know, this one in particular seems pretty slow. Ah, massive explosions. Can I just shoot right past everything? What happens if I do that? These guys chase me. I don't care about them. Get some asteroid action. I got 43 points for that. How many points do I get for that asteroid right there? 17 points. How many for this one? 16 points. Yeah, asteroid mining's where it's at. That reminds me, I need to review Spaz at one point. Oh no, I exploded. I'm okay with that. Let's... yeah. That's my name. No, I'm good. Let's check out what's up with this. Hipster, Gray 2-bit, Gray 4-bit, Gray 8-bit, Apple 2, that's sick. UIC20, not sure what that is, I'm guessing some form of calculator. Oh, Commodore 64. PLUS4 plus 4. That's pretty. Amiga Ham. Spectrum. MSX2. Hercules, wow. Okay, I really love these plugin, or whatever you want to call them, graphical modifications. EGA. Modern. Let's do a quick something in... let's do a survival... no, let's see what happened with campaign once I beat the first level. Nothing? Alright, how do I change... oh, I probably have to beat the game to get to the hardest. Arcade. Alright, let's go in. Wow, you can't even see the ship, really. Oh no, there it is. It's too dark. Let's do the dart again. Well, you didn't see the dart. I wish the menus all changed along with it, but that would probably be asking a lot. Holy shit, that's insane looking. Oh, the mosaic. It burns. Oh, pixels, they're so thick and heavy. Wow. I, like, can barely see what I'm doing. And in this game mode, as you would imagine, I'm trying to survive, so you're just going to keep going and hope for the best. There's nothing really special going on here, we just get one life. One life to live, and we shoot many robots? What do you want to call these guys? Sci-fi, generic ship, alien invaders. Kick some alien ass. Yeah, I'm not sure how much that graphical switch really did to help the game, but whatever. Well, that has been a rather mixed look at Syder Arcade, which is available on Desura for $7.99 as of this moment. You can grab it and change your graphics a lot. But when it looks really nice, it looks really nice. I assume if you're some sort of a shmup masochist, this would probably be right up your alley, and I sort of have a minimal drive to want to see what the upgraded lasers look like and stuff, because maybe they get crazy as you get higher up. But I'm gonna have to just spend more time with it and see. I think the constraints of a you know, 10 to 20 to 25, whatever you want to do, minute episode of this is probably not enough time to quite show the breadth of what this game may have to offer, because as you can see, that first mission lasted quite a while. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed this brief look at it, and remember to head on over to facebook.com/indieimpressions and keep up on whatever's going on the channel. And I think that's all for now. I will see you guys next time with another episode. Have an amazing night.